Welcome everybody, live from the parts unknown. The Clem and Claw Show, second and fourth Mondays, 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time, 8:30 Central Time, 6:30 on the Pacific Standard Time Zone. People, tonight's date, December 9th, 2024. For people who haven't known, we got one more show after this. So at least for this year. So I'll just go ahead and throw that out now. Uh, Other than that, not much happening. I guess UFC stuff happened, but I was not paying no attention to that at all. I know that happened. So I'm not saying anything. Go
Was
ahead.
Survivor Series last week or the week before?
I think Survivor Series was
It was the
last
week before.
week
Yeah,
before,
week before. Okay.
which I was not paying no attention to that either.
I
All my
paid a
money,
little bit,
you
not
done
much.
better than me because I've been paying attention to wrestling lately. My focus has been mainly on college football, NFL football, and NBA.
Yeah. Speaking of, at the time of this recording, I know you. Monday Night Football just ended, and so Lord, the Cowboys just the different ways they find to lose, man.
And you know what the
I
funny
don't
part is?
understand it.
I just told my brother this, and I told some people this. I just told my brother this that we I just showed someone we find new ways to lose. My man, get away from the football. Your teammate, you seen your teammate in front of you block the punt.
I didn't even
Move.
realize somebody touched the ball because I was like,
They did.
I said, wait a minute. I thought if somebody blocked the punt, as long as the other team didn't try to advance it, it's like, wait a minute, how could they get to advance it? I didn't realize somebody from Dallas had touched the ball, and
Okay,
so
so basically the
I
way the
saw it. I
NFL
was like,
rules, and
oh,
you know this, the way the NFL rules are written, if you're the defense the receiving team and you block the punt, if it goes past the line of scrimmage, it's a dead ball, pretty much. Unless you touch it. My player was a dumbass. You touched the ball, you just gave them a gift. What do you think they were going to do? I knew as soon as they got the ball, the first thing that was going to my head, they're going to score. And we haven't. I'm not trying to disrespect our defense. Our defense has been good, but we really haven't stopped Cincinnati well at all in this game. Three plays, game over. And I knew that we have Cooper Rush. No disrespect to Cooper Rush. He ain't no Dak Prescott. If I had Prescott, say
no.
something else, but we do not. Ugh.
As I sat there, I was like, Lord,
We have found a new way to
a
lose.
new way to lose.
We have
I
found a
was
new
this
way to
this
lose.
this wasn't on the roller that this wasn't on the bingo card.
Thank you. It was not on the bingo card. You're
This one
exactly
was
right.
not on the bingo card. I
This
was
was
like,
really not on
how?
the bingo card.
I'm like, how?
I'm thinking to
But
myself, okay, so we block this punt. We'll have the ball at the what? Our own 40-yard line, 45-yard line.
right, you had all three
We
timeouts.
have all three timeouts.
I was like,
We
oh
run this
yeah, no.
correctly. What was this? 2 minute. What? We're past the 2 minute warning. We have this. We roll this correctly. We run the ball a little bit, get some completions, run the clock down, force them to use all their timeouts, win the game. That's what I was thinking.
I even make the argument, even with the error, with the Bengals scoring, with the minute and 1 second left, I'm like, well, they still got all three of their timeouts.
For
Now they got
sure.
to score instead of kicking field goal, but you still
Yep.
got all three of your timeouts.
Yep.
Reasonable teams can still get down the field. Now, I even would make the argument with Jamar Chase. Once I realized they was breaking for pay dirt, I would have need the ball at the one.
Bingo. I would have done the same thing.
I wouldn't even give him the ball back.
I
I would have
agree.
need the ball at the one. At least make them burn the timeout. Worst case.
All their timeouts. All three of their timeouts.
I'm
You're
needing
right.
the ball at the one. Because I am
And then
not
win the
letting
game.
you
And then, like you said, win the game. Leave no time. Win the game.
need no time. But I get it. I get
I
it.
get it.
I get
I
it.
get
I
it. I'm
get
not
it.
mad at him. If it's
But,
open, it's open.
but
Can't be
me,
mad at
I
him.
would have just need the ball. I would just need right now. As soon as I saw I'm breaking towards, oh, now of course that make fantasy people mad and all that. Because they'll be like,
Forget
oh,
fantasy
could have been
people,
16 people.
right? Like you said, at that point in time, forget the fantasy people. You're there to win the game. Forget them, right? Right. I
Oh,
am one of those fantasy people. I don't have him, so I'm not that mad. And if he had done that, I wouldn't have been mad either. Your job is to win the game as a player. You're not there to be putting up numbers of people with imaginary stats.
yeah, my
That's fantasy.
Saints, my quarterback broke his hand, so
Y'all done. Y'all
non-throwing
done.
hand, but it still is a hand either the rest. Got to
He's
hold the
done too.
ball.
He's done too. He's done for the rest of the season.
They calling. They supposed to be day to day. He gonna probably try to tough it out. I'm like, for what? Do they still have a shot to win the division? I don't think so.
I don't think they're gonna win the division.
I
But the
don't think
division,
so.
the NFC South is so bad that you people are two
It
games
is
behind,
bad.
and you still have what 4 games? You have 4 games left.
Right.
Sorry, 3. My bad,
It
3.
really
You're right.
comes down to Tampa. I think Tampa wins 3 of the next 4, they lock it. They
Correct.
need a combination of 3 of the next 4, or New Orleans
Atlanta.
and Atlanta lose
Have you seen Atlanta's
3 of the
schedule
next 4.
lately? Their
No.
schedule's not looking great. They went to Minnesota and got slapped. You let my guy
Right.
Jordan Anderson. Thank you, Jordan Anderson, for my fantasy. Man, get me 40 something points. Appreciate
Mm.
that. 3 touchdowns. What do you have? 100 and something yards, 13 touchdowns. Atlanta was so focused on stopping what's his name, Hawkinson and what's his name, and
Mm.
Jenners. Justin Jefferson, they forgot about this guy. Man, roll
Right.
it. Appreciate that. Uh, so yeah, Atlanta, right on time, man. When you think they're
Mm.
gonna win the NFC South Division, right on time. Right on time, choke. Got slapped by Denver, got slapped by Minnesota, got beat by the Chargers. Man,
Mm.
is that 3 games in a row they lost? Or is it 3 out of 4? Yeah, it's not
Yeah.
looking good for them.
Well,
It's not
Atlanta
looking good.
lost the last 4.
Yeah, not looking good for
Cousins
them.
hadn't thrown a touchdown
Ooh.
in the last 4 games and thrown 8 interceptions. So
Ooh, I didn't know it was that bad. 8 interceptions.
yeah, they claiming they're gonna go with him for one more week, and if he doesn't improve, they may put
Phoenix in.
yeah, we'll
Ooh.
see. Well, let's give the people what they came for. We done blabbed enough. 7 minutes, 8 minutes. So yeah, blabbed enough.
Well, people, today the only thing I only got one update. It was a surprise one. For most people, you would think that at the end of December, right, we're in December, we ain't got no cat fights coming around. As a surprise, we had one. It wrapped up 2 days ago. Is that right? 2 days ago. Yeah, 2 days ago. So it wrapped up on a Saturday. So it was the battle of the tall girls. Anastasia and Mia. I'm gonna kind of set the stage. So these two ladies, one thing we know we haven't we know sorry, one thing we know in common is they both fought for sweet fights. So we know that much. If you're following the paper trail, Anastasia had a match with Vika, and so I ain't gonna say what happened in that fight.
Okay.
So actually, Anastasia's had 2 fights with sweet fights. The other one was against a lady named Jenna. So I don't know much about that, but she's had 2 fights. Mia had a fight against Carmilla. It still hasn't been released, but I know they had a fight because we see the pictures on the man's Instagram page. If you follow it, it's there. We just haven't seen no videos. I'll let you talk on that because there's probably a period in time where he's eventually going to release it. It probably won't be this year, maybe next
I
year,
mean, what am I going to
maybe
say
later on.
other than what you just said? It was on the man's Instagram page. I'm like, we talking now. I ain't got no nothing extra. I ain't got no inside info. No.
I don't have no inside info. I'm like you. We don't know. We just go off. I'm just saying this because Mia confirmed that in the interview with Tilly. So that's why I said that. So
Okay.
she confirmed it, not me. So we go with that. Anyways, for people that know, same setting as Celeste and Lynn LaRue, the same setting of that fight. I
Okay.
ain't going to give the city or the state same setting. That's all you need to know. Anyways, good fight. I'm not going to be a prisoner of the moment like Kaiser always says. It wasn't an outstanding fight. It wasn't a bad fight. It was an okay fight. It was a good, hard fought cat fight. I will say that I will give a little nugget that this match was very tactical, very strategic. I will say that. I will say that. It wasn't like normal fight where you have people go all out and they wore themselves out. You know what I mean? At the beginning, and they have no energy left. They actually got better as the rounds improved. I will say that this fight was decided by a tiebreaker. I'll leave it at that. That's all I say. If you want to get the video, make sure you get the video quickly because, as reported by Taylor McReese herself, she's going to go on holiday starting tomorrow. She ain't gonna be back till January 2nd. She put it on her Twitter post today.
Okay.
So if you want to get that video of Anastasia versus Mia, you better hurry up and do it as soon as possible because usually when people go on holidays and it's usually 2 or 3 weeks like this, they usually are not thinking about this. and she's also taking customs, but don't expect her to make any anytime soon. So there's your thing. So you get the videos and some other stuff. So like I
Okay.
said, good fight, right? Good hard competitive fight. Aggression was it was lacking a little bit in spots, but then again, I'll give the girls grace. It is like one second fight and the other one's third fight. So the only way you can do this is improve. So that's all I'm gonna say on that. I'll leave it there.
Mhm.
That's it.
The only thing I got in my inbox was Caddy Fights have reached out,
Yep.
and he has some new fights. Hopefully, knock on wood, get released on Friday
Okay.
without any barriers on his VHX website.
Mm-hmm.
So if you follow at Caddy Fights, CATTYFIGHTS on Twitter,
Yep.
um, he'll be releasing. He said he let me know that he'll be trying to release something, a new fight on Friday. So
Look
uh,
out for it.
yeah, so yep. So looking forward to it. He sent me a little sample of it, so it's
Cool.
ready to go. But you know how just trying to get stuff released and getting
Correct.
everything loaded and all of that.
Correct. Correct.
So yeah, so at least that'll be another fight that'll be out, um, or two that'll be out for this time frame.
Yep. Yeah, people, we're on our way to Christmas. Crazy. 2 weeks, people. 2 weeks.
Yep.
Unbelievable. 2 weeks is it's starting to get mad where I'm at, but I expect it's kind of expected now. Right? It's kind of expected. Everybody's trying to get their stuff done before Christmas. People are trying to learn are trying to learn from their mistakes in the past, where people would like wait till a week before. Don't wait till a week before to get your stuff, people. Do it now. Do it now. Do it now. Because as the man said, the days between the Thanksgiving and Christmas this year was very very short. It's like what you
Yeah.
say, 33 days. Now it's like 20 something
27.
days.
It was like 27 to start with.
Not now, not anymore.
So
Now it's more like 16 if you're counting today.
mhm.
16 days. Yeah, people. This year, as he said, short people, very short because Thanksgiving, as he said, was the last day, the last Thursday of the month, so very short. And then you got people trying to send stuff to UPS and FedEx, and then you got them and their shipping.
Speaking of, I didn't realize FedEx had lost the USPS contract.
What? I'm behind. Yo.
Yeah, I didn't know. I found out from a colleague of mine. FedEx, because their numbers
Uh-huh.
have decreased,
Uh-huh.
shipping numbers. Yeah, so FedEx lost the USPS contract because like a lot of that stuff that was express, like
Uh-huh.
USPS, like next day express or whatever, that was
Right.
being handled through FedEx. I mean, it's that ain't really been the real secret, but
Correct.
it's been. I think it's been FedEx have done it so long for almost 20 years that people just
Right.
forgot.
Mm.
I don't know how the postal service is going about doing it. I don't know if they switched over to UPS or
Uh,
Amazon. I mean, when it's getting to the point now where Amazon is just beating you to the punch, Amazon is beating you. It's almost to this point. Let's say, let's say if you have a loved one or a parent or a sibling or something that want to send you, let's say, socks.
yep.
They found some socks on sale where they're at, and they
Uh-huh.
want to send it to you.
Yep.
You will almost have a better chance at almost anything you want to buy. You would get it quicker going to Amazon and buy yourself and get it shipped to you. If it's about speed of it getting to you.
Wow.
You could almost buy from Amazon than it would be for the postal service to get it to you from them.
Mm.
It's like, what do we talk? Oh, and a lot of these bigger cities, they rolling out same day or same night. Like
Yep.
I bought, I'll use for example, I bought one of those little power banks,
Yep.
and I
Yep.
bought one of those fitness watches. We're gonna try this out.
Yep.
But power bank, I bought it around like 10:30 some at night, and I had the option to get it that next night, like between 6 to 10 p.m. the following night.
Yep.
Like literally less than 24 hours.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I was
But
able
that's
to
how they do it these days.
get it at the Amazon locker, and then the Amazon lockers and all that. Oh yeah, I was like, oh, this is crazy. So that's what I'm saying. It's almost to the point now. If I could just only do groceries with that efficiency, it'd be over.
If we all could do groceries with that efficiency, man, and
Now
everything else with
you're in
efficiency.
retail, so you tell me. I think because of what Amazon is doing, like I know you have Walmart pickup, you have
Yep.
Target pickup, you got
Yep.
the stuff where they bring it to your car and all that.
Yep.
I'm almost at the point now, man. It's mm,
Yeah, you're right.
I'm almost to the point now. Because even the Amazon lockers, which if you look where a lot of the lockers are, there were used to be red boxes or
Yep. Yep.
Netflix boxes, back in the day. They're
Yep.
like you clean them out and now you got a Amazon
Yep.
box.
Correct.
And it's like you can just get there, get all your stuff quicker than it would be sometimes quicker and cheaper if you get it delivered to the Amazon box than if you get it delivered to the house.
Bingo. You're
But
right.
but still, if I'm gonna be out and about anyway, you know, I mean, now I've seen these boxes in some of the weirdest places. I've seen it
Yep.
inside of a Ross. I had one. I've seen one inside of by a gas station, outside a gas station. I'm
Yep.
like, okay, 7-Eleven. That kind of makes sense, especially if it's something 24 hours and I can get to it
That makes sense.
and it's
Yeah.
secure. It's secure. Folk can't just break up in there and just get whatever. Nah.
Exactly.
So
They got it.
it's
They done a good job with that Amazon. I'll give them credit.
Amazon. I give them credit. Yes. So it's getting to the point now, man. It's like, why would I even want to go to Walmart or Kmart or oh God, I dated myself at Kmart. Uh,
Kroger,
yeah,
any of them.
it's like I mean, there is just some fun experience about shopping, about going through the aisles and then just catching the sale.
True.
There is some, but even with the sales, what's on the sale thing, like some of the apps like Publix,
Yep.
it'll send you dings like your favorite stuff, and
Yep.
oh, this is on sale. I can go and order it and boom, boom, boom. But I think this mobile ordering, man, it's
It's a
it's
thing,
gonna
man.
change. It's gonna change.
It's changing the
I think
game.
if they could make it more efficient
Yep.
to where I can just literally come, if they could make it as efficient as Amazon has to pick up a package, it's over.
Yep.
It's over. It's over. Yeah.
Amazon new technology, man. Top of the line, technology ahead of the game, at least for
Now,
now.
some stuff like fresh fruits and vegetables, I kind of like picking my own because if I got to
Yep.
trust on other people to pick it, you may not know what to go.
No.
You may not know
No.
what to pick. So I think
No.
there'll be some like farmers markets stuff like
Yeah.
that. I think
Yep.
people will be always
Yep.
fans of those. But
Farmers market is you're exactly right. If I want to pick my own fresh fruits and vegetables, like you said, that would be the thing. Yeah, you don't want people picking your own food, your fruits and vegetables, man.
yeah,
Only you know what you're looking for. So
yeah,
yes,
okay.
people. Yeah, we're done, people. There's nothing. Let me. I'm not going to
That's
force
it.
nothing today.
Nope, me
This
either.
there is nothing.
I am at Claus Web at X and IG.
Clem Okufa on X and Clem underscore Okufa on IG. And like I said at the beginning, the end of the year review show is December 23rd. I think that's correct.
Yes, December 23rd.
So people still stay tuned. At this point in time, the year is pretty much over. We're pretty much gonna talk about cat fights from different organizations this year. I'm giving you guys this is a rough draft, so don't be surprised if you see us talking about end of review stuff.
Um,
I don't know if we have anything
I
else.
have to go back through notes and
Me
to
too.
even remember. I let me put it this way:
This year was
time
slow
has
than
flown. Yeah, no, it flew for me. Time has flown so much this year. I can't even, off the top of my head, name you 5 fights that happened this year. Just because it just was, yeah. I can't even name 5. I'll have to go back and look at
Yeah, I gotta go back and look at my
somebody's
list too. You're not
Rolodex
the
or
only
something.
one. Same.
I had because we had so many fights that were supposed to take place, and they get
That got
pushed back, and they get
back.
canceled, or got
Uh-huh.
rescheduled, or I
Yeah,
I, I literally have lost track.
yeah.
Um,
I'm definitely gonna have
literally,
to go back and look at some of them.
basically, it's pretty much go to clips for sale, type up cat fights, and look at everything that was released in that calendar year. That's
Correct.
about the easiest
That's
way
it.
to
That is
because
it.
let's be honest, compared to past years, I would argue we didn't have as many different producers putting out fights as we
Agree.
had the number of fights because
Agree with
I
you.
know I didn't have one. There's one or two others I could think of didn't release anything. Um, because I think mostly everything was either Tilly, Reagan,
Sweet fights.
Sweet Fights,
Slap City.
Slap City, Mexican,
Mexican Cat Fight came in late with their two.
and I think that's it.
And that's it. Yeah, that's it. That's exactly it.
Trying to think, is there anybody? I feel like I'm missing somebody. Oh, Caddy Fights. Caddy Fights had his. Caddy Fights had his 6. So, yeah, I mean, it's
Sorry, Caddy Fast. I can't believe I forgot about you. Yeah, you're now releasing videos. So yeah, you are one of them.
yeah. So there's the 6.
Also the six.
That's about it. That's about it
That's it.
because a lot of the other ones we've had. I think did Bay Fight release one this year?
I don't know.
I want to say yes because I think Gia Love fought somebody, some newbie
Okay, I think
that
you're right.
she was. I think Bay Fight might have did one, maybe
Yeah.
2. So that's why I say it wasn't the varieties we had like sexy wife
Oh
and
yeah, I forgot.
lyric and
Our friend, a new guy, that GMB guy. He released a couple.
okay, was it this year? Okay,
Yeah, it was this year. I remember
okay.
now. I had to pull out my memory. I have to go, like you said. I have to look back on this. It's gonna be hard to come up with a list of top five cat fights this year because,
I
like you
don't
said,
think it would be hard to come up with 5. It's just what 5 you just prefer.
usually do we come up with the top eight cat fighters is gonna be
I'm
difficult.
not even doing that this year, just because
Yes, yeah. Let's move off of that this year.
I'd rather I'd rather for the next episode. Um, I think last year we did 4 things. We
Yep,
did sponsor, which to me
it's
is,
easy. Let's not waste
that
our
was
time.
easy. Producer, what was the fight of the year, and then what was the other one we did? Fighter.
Yep,
We did the fight of the year, fighter of the year, yeah, producer of the year, and then sponsor of the year.
yep. We still doing
Um,
that?
I mean, I think for this one, I just rather just focus on the fights itself.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah, I think I would just focus on the fights themselves. Just that'll be our homework. Just come up, and then for anybody else who wants to join in, just let me know if
Yep,
uh, that y'all can jump on here.
please,
And
please,
yeah, and just
please jump in. Right, if you have,
because
but please, people, keep it on topic, man. At least keep it on the topic we're trying to get to.
5, I might have whatever the 5 for the year is, and I
Yeah,
and I and I don't think everybody's going to have the same 5,
I don't think so either.
but we'll see.
You know what? It's a good thing when it's a good thing if people don't have the same numbers. That's good. Variety is a good thing, people. It's boring if everybody has the same topic.
I believe. Let's say if the numbers, if there wasn't as many fights, I know there wasn't as many fights as there has been in the past 2 years, 2 to 3 years.
I agree. Yep.
But even that being said, even if we all still had the same 5, it wasn't like we all liked it for the same exact reason,
Right.
So
I
yep.
agree.
Okay, well we've already ran that. We ran the credits. We ran.
Yeah, now we're out, people. For our guy Kaiser, for myself, coming to
How
Kufa.
in the world we get 25 minutes out of this?
Oh, wow.
I have no earthly idea.
Wow. With that being said, we're out. I can't believe we got 25 minutes, 26 minutes out of this. We're out. Peace.
Peace.